it's already getting hot and heavy. All right, here's Dennis.
We're getting ready to build a third.
Oh yeah. You turn off that quick?
And then after that, well, we're going to build a fully suspended one.
Oh, cool.
Once that happens,
pretty good.
It'll go about 70.
Oh, wow.
I think.
Somewhere in there,
we haven't had a good enough straightaway or
see what it do.
Did a GPS or anything on it yet. I'm surprised the stock FL350 is he's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
He's never raced before.
Oh really?
He's just
He's
retiree.
having fun.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's on him.
That's cool. I won't bring mine out here because I'll break my back.
Yeah.
Your back's already broken. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm not going to be paralyzed by
Not even crashing.
Yeah, knowing me, it's like, oh, I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
Next thing you know.
Next morning. Oh
man, these kids out here are, they're ruthless too.
Yes.
So, I like that. They're, oh yeah. Yeah, that's my son. My son's doing the drone. Well, the last race, there's a couple other Odysseys out there. Liked it, huh? Yeah.
Oh boy.
I did a pretty good job on Richard's Odyssey.
Yeah.
As good as he's doing, shit, I didn't.
Wait, he's right there.
He's number he's number 3, I guess. Yeah,
that's pretty good.
it's just that one car in between them.
Yeah.
It's moving along.
That's pretty good. I'm happy with that.
Oh,
First day out, his first time out.
Dennis stopped.
Did he?
And unless he's that far in front that he's almost, well, he's already passed him. Is he gonna lap him? He must be behind that hill or something then.
Yeah. He's kind got to be over here somewhere, yeah.
Because he was just in front of him.
Yeah.
How many laps do they do?
I'm not sure. This is the first time that I've
that was fun.
Oh, what the?
Forgot my goggles though. When I caught up to him, I was like, "Oh,
Are you done?
Is that it? That's all the laps?
That's all I wanted to do.
Oh, we were looking for. We thought you were stuck back there.
No, I got around them and then felt like I do learn the track. I gotta go back.
He has to go potty.
All right.
Look at this. He's still like.
He's doing really good.
Yeah.
No, your parking brake actually works.
Oh yeah.
Mine doesn't.
See this? This is worth more than the whole car.
Oh, yeah.
Original.
Got it. So, a little chaotic here. Everybody's kind of getting things ready and whatnot. Dennis is working on his machine. He's got a starter issue. He's got a factory machine, which you saw him race already. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Odysseys here, which is pretty sweet. At some point, we're going to get on the track. There's other classes going, and then it's going to cycle around, and then we'll go in. I missed the first open class race, I guess, so I'm going to get one other race today, which is fine. We'll still have a good time. And then tomorrow's an actual race, so still kind of trying to figure out if I want to do that or not, but let's just see how the open race goes, or the practice session, I guess. All right, so I'm up at the top of the bleachers here. Not sure how much you can actually hear me as I talk. These guys are all in tail. So a lot of stuff going on here. We're camped down there. We got all these rigs. A lot of people take this pretty seriously, which is fine. Nothing against that. There's going to be one more open round of practice or something, which I'm going to jump into. Probably about 30 minutes to a half hour. I think we're going to go on after the trophy trucks. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so it's the end of practice day here, and been a pretty long day. A lot of things going on and everything. I've been working on this ever since I did the race. I don't know if any of you guys will see this, just a practice race. Oh, my hair's looking great. Anyways, it wasn't running great at all, like just not right. And I thought I had it tuned a little bit better when I was at Pismo the last time, at least a little closer, but it was just running like a dog. So I spent the last almost 2-3 hours changing things on the carburetor, and I thought it was running too rich, so I kept on leaning it, and just falling flat on his face. So by accident I ended up putting the setting really rich, and it just started running great. And so from there I was like, oh man, I've been chasing my tail going the wrong direction. So a little bit more work, and finally got this thing running like a monster. So I'm sure it could be dialed in a little bit more. I think I took us say from like 30% to about 85%. There's probably a little more to be had, but I'm happy with it, and that's what I'm going to run. So we're just going to get settled in now and sit back, relax, got the night, get some food, and then tomorrow we'll be hitting it and hopefully having a good time. pretty cool. Nice to see a couple of 350s. And then up there is Rusty with his 350. I think Rusty will definitely be a challenge. His machine hauls pretty good, so I expect he's going to be in first place. And my goal is not to die, so the deal I have with my wife. Got too many kids depending on me. Anyways, I'm just going to go have fun. But yeah, that's a nice showing of Odyssey. This is going to be a fun group. Fun group. All right, well, did the first race. It went okay. They did a yellow flag because someone got salted or whatever, and the rules as explained was that after a yellow flag, once you pass whatever the issue is, you can continue racing until you come back up to the thing. But they were waving the yellow flag all the way around, and so I was going cautious because I don't want to get in trouble or anything. But anyways, we're getting ready in a little bit to do our second race. My machine's running okay. Way better than it was yesterday, so I'm not complaining that way. I wanted it to maybe make a few little tweaks, but I'm afraid that I'm not going to be able to test it before I get out there. And what I have now is running fine to at least finish the last race. I'm just going to go with that, and then tomorrow or some other time, I'll try to do that final little bit of tweaking. So, a little muddy, but overall holding up pretty good. So pretty exciting, lots of stuff going on here, and definitely we'll try and come back at some point in the future. All right, well, I'm gonna get ready for the second race. We'll catch you guys out there.
Oh, you're living by yourself? You're living by yourself?
Literally, Rusty's like, hey, we got to get out there. And I'm like, okay. So I go to get my stuff ready, turn it on, get my gloves, put my helmet on.
So you didn't check the gas? You didn't know? Okay.
So I normally don't have any premix, but I had a little bit of premix left. And plus, I was on, I had a reserve.
Okay.
So I switched to the reserve. I'm like, oh, shoot, I'll just dump this in real quick. Dumped it in and...
Got through the race?
Yeah.
How'd the race go for you? Did it feel good?
It felt good. I was trying to figure out how the other 350 Odyssey could take me.
He was fast.
He was aggressive.
But he was fast because my car's fast, and on the straightaways, I mean, I beat him on the start, but only because I saw him twitch that flag and I jumped everybody.
So
I didn't cheat, but I jumped that start good.
So when we were doing the straightaway before the green flag comes out and everybody starts kind of doing their thing. And I was coming into the first turn and I was just behind him and to the left or to the right. And I was like, so I had a full on and I was going to pass him, but I'm like, no, I don't want to be in front of him because I'm just going to be in the way. So I kind of let off. So I think I'm faster than him in the straights.
Huh.
But when he gets to the turns,
Yeah. Oh,
he was like,
lays into it.
yeah, and I was like, nah, that's okay.
I go hard into turns, and I wasn't really gaining on him. I stayed with him in the turns, but I didn't gain.
Yeah,
And that car turns like a bat out of hell. It turns good.
yeah. So that was, I think he's just a way more aggressive driver than But I think
And when he decided to pass me on the back straight on the first lap, he was coming up on me, so I waved him by, and he wasn't passing, and that's full throttle area. So he wasn't passing, and I thought, he's not passing. I pulled in to get the inside line, and then he was behind me, and we got to the jumps, and their jumps are gone,
right.
and he comes up on my right, and he was coming up faster then, because I back off for that turn, because I just think there's going to be ruts in there.
Yeah.
So he stayed in it. And since he was side by side with me, I thought, it's all yours, buddy. And I just let him drop it in front of me. I could have like nerfed him, but that would have been stupid, because he's still going to beat me no matter what I do.
Yeah.
So I let him drop it in front of me, and then I says, I'm going to stay on his ass. And I did a pretty good job until we got out to traffic, and then you got to be nice to the kids. So in traffic, I actually gained on him and then lost it because the kids got in front of me. And he was really good with the kids. He gave them lots of space.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go compliment him on his riding with the kids, because he gave them a lot of room.
You'll be able to grab it. It might just pour it up. Yeah, go ahead. You want a couple pins?
how'd it go?
It's fast.
I think he, it kind of sounds like, you know, he shaved his woodruff key. So yeah, go ahead and pull that off real quick and see what, you'll know right away once you pull that off. If the magneto spins, then the woodruff key's gone.
You still ran, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh,
it
he was
ridiculous.
He was so much faster than the other two stalkers, than this one and Richard's. So much faster.
Well,
I don't know who it was, but I could have passed the 350 in that one turn right there. I just didn't because
It was, I think, yeah.
oh no, that was probably me.
Was it?
Yeah, I was the third 350.
Okay.
I was like at half. I could have.
I saw you come up.
Yeah.
And then
because like
after that, I was like, oh, I was kind of expecting you to come around after that. And then what happened to you after?
I think
On the back
that
end
left
right here,
turn, yeah.
I just lost power.
Oh.
Yeah.
But the motor spins freely and you can feel compression. And, you know, so I'm almost 100% positive it's just a woodruff key that, you know, from how many, hitting some jumps, and then when your tire speed is not matching your engine speed, you know, especially if you're slower on the tire speed and all of a sudden you romp on it.
Yeah.
I always let off every single jump.
Yeah.
If you hear me, I would let off because I'm like, I'm not gonna.
That's the thing that like it let go on flat ground. Like it was just.
It was. You might have already done the damage somewhere else.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. All right. Well, glad.
Pull that off and we'll take a look real quick. Oh man,
That's a good run, man.
Fucking can't go any faster.
You were hauling.
It bogged off the start. I think my float bowl's too high. If you turn it off, fly right back up. And then by the time you pull on the track right there, we gotta go. It just for like the first 150, 200 yards, and then it finally clears out and goes. When I've got it, it wouldn't even run. It wouldn't clear out.
Oh.
The original jet setting just would not work. We tried it for days. Then I finally had to change the jetting and lean it out. Made it work.
Yeah.
Now I went back to almost original jets, but with new jets, and it works fine. So my theory is that the jets over time, they get corroded and they open up bigger. Sitting for 35 years with oil and gas in there, that brass is...
Maybe.
You put that stock jet back in, it won't run. You put the same size but new, runs perfect. So
Yeah. Have you raced before?
No.
No?
I race trucks. I raced my truck here on Jump Chat.
Okay.
Reminder, turn in your transponder.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull that bitch out right now.
I wanted to compliment you. You are very good about passing the kids. You gave them lots of room.
Yeah,
You're very respectful. I want to compliment you.
I used to ride here in like 89, 90. I was raised on a dirt bike
But
racing
that
and
could
stuff.
be a
So.
big contingency with them and us. You know, know, they're
I
letting me
know.
squeeze in with the kids, and if we get aggressive
Right.
with them,
I'm trying not to get aggressive, but I don't want to let off, you know?
yeah.
So,
Well, on that first time you caught traffic, I was able to close the gap again.
yeah.
And then you got through the traffic, and I was holding the gap. And then on the end of the straightaway, I picked through a couple of kids, but there's two more, and I had to stay behind them through that turn.
I got stuck behind
So
the...
you got your gap again.
I got the 3 kids on that little turn to come up to the right.
Yeah.
Go back onto the track right there. I'm real good at taking that corner and staying down inside where the kids are. I had to go wide. When I landed, I was already in my groove. I knew I had a feeling the kids were going to come over, slide. They
They do
landed,
a lot of
and they just
squirrely stuff.
They just started sliding. So I just went all the way over, and I saw that barrier. I was like, yeah, let's squeeze through.
Yeah. But I was watching you, and you gave them lots of room. You didn't like get a, you know,
Yeah, I
because
think-
you're an aggressive driver.
I'm a aggressive
And
driver,
you could have
but
kept that, but you didn't. You
no,
were
not during.
respectful.
I know I have to slow down with them and shit. So
Yeah.
I don't have kids, but all my friends do. I've been around
Well,
racing for
they
years.
don't,
So
for some reason, because there's a lot of them and there's more of
Yeah.
us, they're starting to not like us being in there with their kids.
oh yeah.
So if we show a lot of respect like you did,
Yeah,
they don't have anything to
almost
complain
touched
about.
tires. They almost touched tires. They were pushing me over.
I was-
but-
Well, one kid, the first time I ran here, was by
Yeah.
myself. And one kid, I was going to pass him on the right, lots of room. He moved over and forced me off the track.
Ah,
And I had to back off and drop in.
yeah.
And I went over to his parents later. I said, your kid's a great driver. He knew I was passing him and he blocked me. And the parent laughed. He says, I told him to give you room and he went the wrong way.
I
did the opposite.
I got my mirror set out a little to the right, and I definitely are using those fuckers, man. I'm looking at my mirror all I can. Surprised you can see it. They're so tiny, but
Yeah, yeah.
it works.
Well, hey, man, it's good racing with you.
Yeah, man. No, you too,
Yeah.
man. Definitely.
All right, folks, so all packed up and I'm gonna take off. They still have like one more big race and stuff, but I got several hours of driving to do. So anyways, huge shout out to Dennis Shaw for putting this together. He's the man. Great to try and get this thing going again, and it was great to see everybody that came out. And I do hope to do it again sometime in the future. There's gonna be like a June race, I think a September race, maybe a November race. Probably won't make the June and September, but maybe the November race it can come down again. So hope you guys like this. I'm gonna go on the road and catch you guys somewhere along the way.